The head coach of the Boston Celtics, Ime Udoka, is with us now. Hi, Ime. How are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good, Coach. Congratulations on the win last night. And you heard right there on the call, Sean Grandy crediting Al Horford. But it's really the combination of him, Robert, and Enes that you used to slow down Joel Embiid. Was that the plan going in last night?
Yeah, that was the plan. Obviously, he's a focal point for that team. We wanted to make his night tough, put a lot of big bodies on him and around him. Keep him off balance, and I think that three-headed monster, like you said, did the job. Obviously, holding up to three for 17, 13 points, but it's total team effort. Everybody was swarming him, keeping him off balance, and giving him different looks.
I just want to follow up on that real quick. You watch, your team play multiple guys throughout the league. It seems like he's the type of guy that you could really frustrate if you got to make him work harder than he wants to. Is that fair to say? Meaning Embiid.
Yeah, definitely. Our thing was deny him the ball every chance we get, not let him get any deep post catches, which we did for the most part. And then, like I said, keep him off balance by giving him different looks. Some teams blitz him the whole game, and he gets used to that, finds his shooters, but we mixed it in depending on who was covering him. And so frustrated him at times, kept him off balance. We fouled him a little bit too much, let him bait us with some swipe throughs like he's really good at. But for the most part, 13 points for a guy that, came back and scored 40 after COVID, it was a good night.
Ime, a month ago on November 2nd, your team was 2-5, off to a rocky start, had lost 3 straight, and since that point, you've played 15 games, you've gone 10-5, you've won 5 of the last 7, including the last 2. Do you feel like things are settling down, things are trending in the right direction? Do you like where your team is at right now?
Well, defensively, that was our focus early on. We felt even in the games we lost, some of the double overtimes, we had opportunities there. And so I was looking at more so not the result, but our progression throughout it, taking into account that guys were out through preseason. So we talked about the first 5 to 10 games being extension of preseason where we could really sit down and get Al back, Jalen back from COVID and round out what we wanted to do in training camp. And so defensively, we picked it up since then. I think in the first 10 games, we got to where we wanted to be, and I think we're top 5 now defensively. Now we're trying to get our offense going so we don't have to hold teams to 87 every night. We can actually, get in the hundreds ourselves and have some comfortable wins.
I want to get back to Dennis Schroeder for a second, if it could, Coach. I'm really enjoying watching him play this season. Is he giving you more than what you thought he'd be able to give you? And I didn't watch him a whole lot with the Lakers last year, but previous seasons, like, yeah, he's a nice player. He's a fundamental piece of this team right now. I'm wondering if it's more than you had hoped for with Schroeder.
No, I wouldn't say so at all. I've seen him in several different roles over the years. The role we have him in is similar to what he did with Oklahoma City. Had Chris Paul and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander starting, and he would come off the bench, and all 3 of those guys averaged right around 20 points. And so he's filling that role for us. Obviously, he started a ton of games when Jalen and the guys were out. And this is what he's done for a majority of his career. Obviously, last year with the Lakers, you got a ball-dominant guy like LeBron James and Anthony Davis, so he didn't get the same looks. But we need him to do this, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, fulfill that role of another playmaker that can score and get guys the ball, and he's done a great job so far.
All right, I got another Enes question for you. Have you got used to calling him Freedom yet? Like at practice, if he screws up, you can't say, "Hey, Canner, get in there." Hey, Freedom, slide your feet. You know what I mean? Did you break his balls yet?
We're getting there for sure. Okay. It's the funny thing. When we put the initials on the board for who's going to be in the game and drawing up a play, it's EF now instead of EK. And my coach had erased that a few times last night. But funny story, like in Toronto, Will Hardy I told Will to get Enes in the game, and he yells down, "Freedom, you're in!" And everybody kind of looks around. He's like, "There's only one Freedom here." And so yeah, we're joking with it, but we're definitely happy for him. Like I said, we showed the video for the team, him getting the citizenship, and gave him a round of applause. And like I said, it's a long process that he's been looking forward to for a long time. So we're all happy for him.
What was your reaction last night? I know you shared the conversation that you had with Jayson Tatum in the first quarter. You had said that you told him it'd be nice if he hit a shot, and he sort of fired back with, "Yeah, but I have 9 rebounds." What was your reaction when he said that back?
Basically, touche. You're doing the things that we're asking you to do, impacting the game when your shot's not falling. Similar to what he did in Toronto with 10 assists and 9, I think 7 rebounds there. on a tough scoring night, but as you see, he's always gonna come around and finish the game 9 for 20, 26 points and 16 rebounds. So he added to that, but he's a guy that impacts the game several different ways. If a shot's not going, we're encouraging him to do other things like he can, offensively, defensively, and he brought it home for us. I mean, him and Dennis really down the stretch got it going. So credit to him for staying with it, and we always know his offense is gonna come.
All right, I'm sitting there watching a post game here. Jayson bring it up that there was a report out there about an unnamed coach that said he's a selfish player. Obviously, it bugged him hearing that. Do you have to deal with him on? Like, I know he's still a young player, but this guy's a veteran now. Do you even have to talk to him about that? And I hate the unnamed report stuff.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay.
We know we talk about it every day. We know what we've encouraged him to be and what he's doing every day. So the guys see it every night. And like I said, the result isn't always there if we don't make the shots on his kickouts. He knows the attention he's going to draw every night. Teams have doubled him. San Antonio went to a 1-on-1 on him. So he's willing to get rid of the ball and trust his teammates. And like I said, if the intent is there behind the passing and making the right play and they don't make a shot, that's nothing to do with him. He's doing the right thing.
Celtics coach Ime Udoka with us. Your relationship with him is often described by those who cover the team as you're close with him. You're close with Jayson Tatum because of, obviously having some experience together before. Are you closest with him out of all the guys on the roster?
Yeah, I would say yes, because of this summer. We really got closer in Japan and in Las Vegas going to the Olympics. Obviously I knew him, Jaylen, Jayson, and Marcus from China before. But us spending this time together over the summer, that month or so, I got a little closer, talked a little bit more. With all my guys, I try to take them out to dinner on the road. And so me and Jayson got together in Toronto and had a dinner. And so it's a great relationship. I try to have the same with the rest of the guys, but we have spent the most time together out of the group.
All right, Ime. Well, we appreciate the time and good luck over the next month now, because this is a schedule that does not get any easier for you.
Hey, as long as we got our guys back, we got a good chance. Like I mentioned yesterday, we've had our team back 6 games now, and so last night, hopefully going forward, we can keep the full roster rolling.
Excellent.
All right, Ime.
All right,
Have
see
a great
you, Coach.
day. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.